In the bustling heart of Lagos, Kioma had built a legacy. Her tailor shop, Kioma's Couture, was known for its excellence. For years, she had been the queen of the fashion world, crafting the finest garments for the city's elite. Every stitch was flawless, every design a work of art. But despite her success, Kioma had always been haunted by a question: what was the true cost of perfection? Kioma's past, woven with struggle and sacrifice, starts to unravel as the arrival of a mysterious woman will change everything. Kioma's journey was not an easy one. Growing up in a poor neighborhood, her father, a strict man, had always pushed her toward a traditional life, one focused on marriage, children, and domestic duties. But Kioma had a different dream. She secretly learned tailoring from her grandmother, determined to build a future of her own. She left home with nothing but her sewing kit, moving to Lagos with only a dream in her heart. Over time, she opened Kioma's Couture, becoming the talk of the city. Yet the pressure to prove herself never lifted. Her father's disapproval still echoed in her mind, pushing her to always do more, be more. As Kioma's empire grows, a new challenge arrives, one that threatens to change everything. It was a normal day when Amara walked into Kioma's shop, young, quiet, yet carrying an undeniable air of confidence. She wasn't just looking for any dress, she wanted something that would speak to who she truly was. Amara's presence unsettled Kioma. The young woman's modern approach to fashion and design felt foreign to her traditional methods. "I need a dress for a gala. Something different," Amara said. Kioma agreed, though she didn't yet know just how different this woman would be. As Amara's vision takes shape, Kioma begins to see more than just a customer. She sees a rival emerging from the shadows. Amara's dress wasn't just a piece of clothing, it was a masterpiece. As she brought in new ideas like using silk from Benin, Kioma couldn't help but feel a mix of admiration and jealousy. "Why don't we use this fabric instead?" Amara suggested, her voice calm but filled with conviction. The shop, once Kioma's domain, began to shift. Staff members started siding with Amara, drawn to her innovative ideas. Kioma couldn't ignore it any longer. She felt her control slipping. Her customers, once loyal to Kioma, now whispered about Amara's fresh approach. The young designer was capturing the attention of those who had once praised Kioma's name. With each passing day, the rivalry deepens, and the once secure Kioma begins to question everything she's worked for. As the rivalry escalated, Kioma's world began to crumble. She was no longer the undisputed queen of fashion. Her designs, once admired, now felt outdated. She grew distant from Uche, her partner, who had supported her from the start. The late nights spent working in the shop had left little time for their relationship. Uche, feeling neglected, began to pull away. Meanwhile, Amara's success grew. Her designs were daring, modern, and bold. Yet behind her success, Amara struggled too. Her first solo fashion show ended in disaster, and her credibility in the industry took a hit. The young designer, so full of confidence, now found herself questioning if she was truly cut out for this world. Both women faced their lowest points, and in a twist of fate, their paths converge in an unexpected way. One rainy evening, Amara reached out to Kioma, not as a rival, but as someone in need of guidance. "I thought I had everything figured out," Amara confessed. "But now, I'm not so sure anymore." Kioma, though consumed by her own insecurities, recognized the fear in Amara's eyes. For the first time, the two women saw each other as more than competitors. They saw each other as equals, both struggling with their own doubts. "I've been so focused on being perfect, on proving everyone wrong, maybe I've lost sight of what really matters," Kioma admitted. The two women make an unspoken pact. It's time to put aside their differences and face the truth about themselves. With new resolve, Kioma reconciled with Uche, apologizing for her obsession with work and neglecting their relationship. The couple decided to rebuild what they had lost. Meanwhile, Kioma realized that she had to embrace change, not just in the fashion world, but in her own life. She reached out to Amara, offering a collaboration. "Let's create something together, something that combines both of our worlds." Amara, though hesitant, Agreed. This partnership wasn't just about fashion, it was about growth, about learning from each other. The collaboration begins, and both women find themselves learning from one another, combining their strengths and talents. As the big fashion event approaches, tensions rise. The two women's collaboration is put to the test. Kiyoma's traditional elegance is paired with Amara's daring modern vision. But behind the scenes, things aren't as smooth as they seem. The pressure of putting on the perfect show begins to unravel their progress. A model falls, a dress is ruined, and the show risks falling apart. In a moment of chaos, Kiyoma and Amara must put aside their differences for one final act of teamwork. Working together, they manage to save the show, showing the world that they are stronger together than they ever were apart. The models walk down the runway. The crowd watches in awe, not just at the fashion, but at the bond between the two women. The fashion show is a success. The collaboration between Kiyoma and Amara is hailed as one of the most innovative in the industry. Their designs, a blend of tradition and modernity, captivate the world. Kiyoma no longer feels the need to prove herself. She has embraced change and found peace with herself. Amara, now confident in her own identity, knows that her journey is just beginning. Together, they stand side by side, not just as designers but as partners, ready to change the world of fashion forever. Two are better than one because they have a good reward for their labor. For if they fall, one will lift up his companion. But woe to him who is alone when he falls, for he has no one to help him up. Ecclesiastes 4:9-10. Are you ready to embrace collaboration and grow through unity? In life and business, we are stronger when we work together. Take the first step today by reaching out, whether it's to a partner, a colleague, or a friend. Reflect on the power of teamwork and consider how you can unite with others to create something extraordinary. Join us on this journey of growth and transformation. Subscribe for more inspiring stories that show how great things happen when we support each other.